my best case scenario pass, like from the beginning of the match, beginning of the fight, beginning of training, is not my best pass. Okay, the way that my passing system works is it starts from the outside and works my way to where my best passing system is, which is top half guard. Okay, so I show how to get there. I show passes from there, but if I don't get pass one, pass two, it's great because then I end up in my best passing in a sense of the percentage of where I pass the most, okay? So we're gonna start with best case scenario and work our way through to that really, really, really dominant, almost like, all right, I'm 90% gonna pass from here, okay? So first, I wanna show a pass that I've actually never shown at a seminar before. I don't think it's on my BJ Fanatics either, and it's gonna be more so kind of just our warm-up to get into this. I know everybody's probably been at a seminar already this morning or an open mat, but would it be a jiu-jitsu class if we didn't have a warm-up? And we're not gonna do forward rolls, okay? So, this is one of those passes that I like to do because it's in my safe spot. You know, I think we all kind of know what that means, right? There's one place in jiu-jitsu that like we can sit in and I'm like, okay, I'm resting here. Not much is happening, but I'm safe, all right? And for me, that safe spot is right here, okay? I talk about this a lot. I'm heavy for my height. So a lot of the women that I compete against, and I'm sure other people will relate, are much taller, okay? So I work with a lot of leg. So that's kind of where this passing system has come from too. And it's actually funny because I was at a seminar last weekend and somebody was talking about weight cut and should you cut weight, should you do this? And this might answer questions for a lot of you guys. You don't necessarily want to base the division you compete in off of your weight as much as your style of jiu-jitsu. Right? And what I mean by that is the game that I've developed, I do much better against large, like bigger, taller women than when I fight against you little girls with like your little hooks and stuff that just like get in. Yeah, okay, it's not fun. So I like to just say that. So if that's something that you battle with, just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. Maybe talk to your professor, be like, okay, let's put weight aside and like what division do you think my game is best at competing with, okay? It's just a very different way to look at it. All right, so I'm here. A lot of the girls I fight, they play spider guard with their long legs and it's very annoying. So I always like to kind of get to this point where I'm really like putting my weight on the ankle and kind of just like, okay, chill. I'm gonna take control now, okay? Because we know guard players in jiu-jitsu oftentimes are more dominant. And if you were at Lucas's seminar yesterday, he was saying, because the guard, you always have to be working. You know, you can't really chill in the guard or it's not gonna end up good, okay? So I like to kind of reverse that and put myself in control. Whereas when I'm here, I eliminate all guards except for maybe a lasso. You know, they can use a spider, but it's not gonna be as efficient, okay? So just for warm up, you guys, I wanna show you a really, really quick pass that it's gonna be very easy for everybody to understand. And it is one of those passes that it's like a very good advantage pass. Like you don't always secure this, but you might get an advantage. And then it also kind of creates a way that the way for him to recover puts me into my best case scenario pass, okay? So it's a place I can kind of come to, reset. I don't usually go here at the beginning of the match, but I come, I reset, and then I hopefully look to pass or look to open to my more dominant passing. All right, so this is just gonna be for a warm up. I want you guys to play with it here. So a lot of times when we're in this position with this knee shield, you see a lot of people, right, we're gonna put weight on the shin and we're gonna grab inside here. Okay, this is not wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you've played here before, you know that they have a lot from here, okay? Whether it's like a very easy bump sweep that makes you feel very silly when it happens to you, or this deep lasso for inverting. Exactly, there's so many things that can come from here. Of course, I can start to smash, but it takes work to get there. I'm also somebody who I like to take my opponent's mind off of things, and sometimes I even drain their mental battery more than their physical battery. Okay, and that's something I talk about with jiu-jitsu when I'm teaching, is also draining batteries. It's not just about what we're doing, but having an understanding of where my opponent is with those batteries and where I am. We know how mental jiu-jitsu is, so if we can tap into that, it's also good. So what I mean by that mental battery